Hey guys, Tim here. We're going to do a unboxing and first look at the Arctic Cooling F8 and F12 PWM fans. These are 4-pin PWM fans that come in a range of F8, F9, F12, and F14, which is 80mm, 92mm, 120mm, and 140mm. These are case fans. And the nice thing about them is, being PWM case fans, you get a 4-pin connector, which means on motherboards like the P8 Z77-V line from ASUS, that you can take full advantage of the 4-pin headers on the motherboard that are standard 4-pin for all of the ASUS fan connectors. Nice thing about that is you get better voltage control over the fan. These fans range from 6 to 12 volts, so you can adjust your cooling or sound level depending on what you prefer. They have a fluid dynamic bearing, which Arctic Cooling says makes the fan not only quiet, but also highly durable. So let's take a first look here. It has a 6-year limited warranty. It also comes with what Arctic Cooling is calling PST, which is PWM sharing technology. This is a cable you can buy for, I think it was $14.99 the last time I looked, that connects all of your PWM fans in your case to your CPU PWM header in the case, or on the motherboard. So what happens is, if you have a finned cooler and not something like, the H100 closed loop water liquid cooling, then you would be able to adjust the intake and exhaust based on the load on the CPU. So if your system's running under low load and you don't need a lot of cooling, the intake and exhaust fans are going to run low because that's what the CPU is calling for. However, if you're under extreme load and you need lots of nice cool air in that case, then the front intake and the back exhaust are going to run at a higher speed. This is the 80mm fan. We're going to take a quick look here. This fan is 31 CFM. So the first thing, we have some screws. And we have a brief guide on how to use the PWM socket on the main board, how to use the system link. There's again that instruction. And then how to configure them in your BIOS. And these fans are white and black. The one thing that I would really wish I'd see on these is, it would be nice to see black. How hard is it now to sheath these in black so that you don't have to worry about what it looks like in the case. This is something I would probably sheath myself. So basically you take and plug the 3-pin in there. So that's going to be your extra voltage wire there. And then you plug that mass into the motherboard. They look like nice high quality fans. They're definitely well constructed. I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily pleased with how this cable is going to look. Cable management in my case is really important. I don't know that it's not a low voltage adapter. So why should you have something like this? Why couldn't they have just put it in one straight 4-pin so that I could go straight to the main board with it? But I'm sure there's ways around that. Open the 120. And again, you have the instruction manual, a set of screws, And this one seems, the cables are a little stiffer. It seems it can't actually, came plugged in this time instead of being unplugged in the box. But, it's still the same complaint. You're going to have these color cables. All of my cables are black. And, it would have been nice to see, at least from the factory, that the yellow cable was bundled into this pair, at least, down to here where my thumb is. Just so that the cables would stay together and you're not going to have like this rogue cable wandering off that you're going to now have to cable manage. So that's my unboxing and first look at the Arctic Cooling F8 and F12 PWM fans. I'll be giving these a test out in my main rig, and I will post a follow-up video with some footage of that. But thank you for watching, and if you have any questions or comment, please feel to leave them on the video. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.